Good morning, everyone. This is the National Weather Service in Springfield, Missouri. Wanted to give you a weather update on the winter storm that we're expecting to impact the area beginning later this afternoon and persisting through tomorrow. We do have a winter storm warning in effect for areas along and east of McDonald County. That does include cities such as Anderson, Branson, Ava, and West Plains, where you're seeing those pink colors on this map. And in areas north of our winter storm warning, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect where you see those purple colors, and that does extend north into northern Missouri. Now, we are expecting areas within that winter storm warning to receive those higher snowfall amounts, anywhere between 3 to 6 inches of snowfall towards that Missouri and Arkansas border. And then further north, we could still see anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of snow north of Highway 60. Now, the big caveat to keep in mind is we are expecting snow bands across the area, and where we see those bands of heavier snow, that's where we're going to see the higher end of those ranges. And then outside of those bands, we could see the lower end of that range. We are expecting accumulating snowfall across the entire area. However, areas within that winter storm warning is where we're expecting those higher snowfall amounts. The good news is all precipitation is going to be in the form of snow. We are not expecting a wintry mix. Looking at probabilistic snow accumulations, on the left image here, this is showing the probability of greater than 1 inch of snow. And you can really see for pretty much our entire forecast area, which includes southwest Missouri, far southeast Kansas, and then close into central Missouri there, we have pretty likely chances from 85 to 90, high 90% chances of at least seeing 1 inch of snow. So we are expecting at least snow accumulations across the entire area. Now on the right image here, this is showing the probability of greater than 2 inches of snow. And again, closer to that Missouri-Arkansas border, that's where we're seeing those likely chances, anywhere from 80 to 90% chances of at least 2 inches. Further north of Highway 60, and then going closer to central Missouri, still have pretty high chances, anywhere from 60 to 75, 80% chances of seeing at least 2 inches of snow. Now, when we get into the probability of greater than 4 inches of snow, that's when we start to see those probabilities drop down a little bit. But again, close to that Missouri-Arkansas border, anywhere from 60 to 70% chances of at least 4 inches of snow. And then north of Highway 60, again, dropping off to about 20 to 40% chances, the higher end of that further south. And then probability of 6 inches of snow or greater on the right-hand side, really looking at anywhere from 20 to 30% towards southern Missouri, that Missouri-Arkansas border, but further north, chances start dropping off. Here's a look at some simulated reflectivity. So this will give you a good idea of what we're expecting, when we're expecting the snow to push through the area and then exit the area. So beginning at about 3 p.m. this afternoon, that's when we're expecting the snow to start entering into far southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri. Now, continuing through the afternoon into the evening, we are expecting that snow to move and push northeast, really overrunning the entire area, where we're expecting accumulations through pretty much the entire area. So now we're in the overnight hours, so you can see pretty much the whole area has a chance of seeing snow. And then by tomorrow morning, we'll start seeing that snow push out of the area, moving out of the entire forecast area by tomorrow afternoon. Now, quick note on this model reflectivity. This is just one model run, so it's not exactly what's going to happen, but it can give you a pretty good idea of the timing. Now, another caveat is this doesn't quite show that banded snow effect. So again, areas could see bands of higher snowfall. Now, to put that in a graphic form, really, we're expecting the time of arrival of that snowfall to be later towards the mid-afternoon time frame. So we're seeing areas in this pink color. That's where we could see the snow start to push into that area as early as 3 p.m. and then continuing to move north-northeast throughout the afternoon and evening hours. So areas near Branson, Springfield, Lebanon, they can see snowfall start as soon as about 5 p.m., about 5 to 8 p.m., seeing the start of that snow. And then areas closer to Rolla, Salem, could see that snow starting as soon as 7 p.m. Now, we are expecting some impacts from this winter storm. So where you're seeing these orange colors, that's where we're expecting those moderate impacts. Moderate impacts mean basically that we are expecting disruptions, could see some hazardous driving conditions where you're seeing those orange colors. So make sure you are using a lot of caution if you have to be out on the roads later this evening and overnight. And then also, if you do have to be on the roads later tonight into tomorrow, make sure you are taking the necessary steps to stay safe. Make sure your car has an emergency supply kit that is packed and ready to go. And that could include things such as extra batteries, a blanket, some food, water, things like that. Share your travel plans with friends or family. Make sure that you have a way to get that updated forecast. And then always, as a good reminder, to check road conditions before you head out on the roads. So that concludes this quick weather briefing from the National Weather Service in Springfield, Missouri. Make sure to stay up to date with the latest forecast and weather information as we get closer to this time frame.